you, it was fragments floating aimless in the void. 100 different pathways, every single one destroyed. No center to my compass, no north star in the night. Just nebulae of chaos chasing after fleeting light. My spirit felt unmoored like space dust in the breeze, searching for some gravity to finally put my soul at ease. Yeah.
Name you into my dimension, the cavern vibrant pool, gathering scattered pieces, making my existence whole. You were the initial big bang that set my world in motion, turning aimless wandering into purposeful devotion. My solar system formed, planets spinning true and clear, each orbiting your essence, banishing every fear. You turned the endless blackness into vibrant living hue, the architect of everything because of
my universe, baby, every star and every sun, the center of my cosmos, where all true meaning spun. You're the air I breathe, the gravity that holds me strong. My universe, my everything, where I forever belong.
You showed me constellations I never knew were there, unveiled new laws of physics, a wisdom beyond compare. My mind became a telescope, expanding every view, discovering true potential because of knowing you. You're the starlight in my darkness, the warmth against the cold, a story of pure enlightenment beautifully unfolded. From the smallest hidden particle to the grandest cosmic truth, you sparked a revolution, renewed my
My universe, baby, every star and every sun, the center of my cosmos, where all true meaning spun. You're the air I breathe, the gravity that holds me strong. My universe, my everything, where I forever belong.
They speak of galaxies far beyond our human sight, but none compare to the beauty you bring into my life. You're not just singular force, but every law combined, the endless infinite wonder, the greatest truth I find. This ain't just earthly love or a connection understood, it's a celestial alignment for the ultimate greater. So let the cosmic dust settle, let the ages come and go. My life will keep revolving, a love that's meant to grow. I promise to stay anchored in your gravitational pull, with you as my universe, making my spirit whole. From the first breath of existence to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate destination, what my heart truly beats for. You're the meaning in the madness, the purpose in my soul, making every fractured fragment perfectly whole.
My universe, my everything, the all, my love, my love, my love, my love.
Yo, I walk with phantom pains, echoes from the years gone by, scars etched deep on my spirit. Beneath the haunted sky, tried to outrun the demons, buried them beneath the grin. But every quiet moment, the old wounds would begin to ache. Unseen wounds, drums gain a heavier, more somber rhythm. A distorted mourn first tell a sample of the strong inability to escape it alone. The ghost of old betrayals play tricks inside my head. Words unspoken, trust broken, things that should have been left unsaid. I built my wall so high to keep the hurt locked in, afraid of vulnerability where true healing might begin. Convinced that some damage was truly here to stay, just living with the burden, day by weary day. Then your presence found me, saw the cracks beneath the stone, and started mending what was broken, making me feel.
You're my healing, baby, never made me home too. The balm for ancient traumas, banishing every fear. You breathe life into the ruins, restore what was undone. My healing, my true restorer, making my spirit whole, my son.
You don't just patch the surface, you dig beneath the skin. Yeah. You don't just patch the surface, you dig beneath the skin, addressing root infections where the true healing can begin. You listen with the patience that makes the darkness cease, guiding me through memories, bringing silent tender peace. From shared vulnerabilities to tears you wiped away, you make the hardest burdens feel like a brighter day. You're the antiseptic in the stitch, the bandage in the balm, protecting me from relapses, keeping me safe and calm.
You're my healing, baby, mending every hidden tear. The balm for ancient traumas, banishing every fear. You breathe life into the ruins, restore what was undone. My healing, my true restorer, making my spirit whole,
They talk about moving on, forgetting what was lost, but you taught me true rebuilding, no matter what the cost. You're the architect of solace, the wisdom in my core, turning every painful chapter into something I adore. This ain't just fleeting comfort or a momentary ease, it's a foundational process bringing my soul sweet peace. So let the shadows linger, they don't go hold they sway. My spirit is resilient, shining brighter every day. I promise to keep growing, to cherish every scar. With you my constant healer, my guiding brightest star. From the first step of recovery to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate restoration, what my heart truly lives for. You're the wholeness in my being, the peace within my soul, making every fractured fragment perfectly whole.
Healing.
Complete restoration, always whole, my peace.
Yeah. Yo, the world outside was jagged, sharp edges everywhere. Every word a potential weapon cutting through the air. I faced the storms alone with skin too thin and frail, feeling every impact as life's harsh winds will wail. Critics humps venom, the gossip felt like ice. So obedience judgments can made an endless price. I try to stand my ground, deflect becoming blow, but felt the subtle erosion, watching my spirit ebb and flow. Thought I had to be impervious to everything they threw, but the weight of expectation was slowly breaking through. Then your presence rose up, a force I hadn't known, and built a true protection, a fortress of our own.
You're my shield, baby, against the world's harsh fight, protecting my pure spirit, shining ever so bright. You absorb all the negativity, the blows I used to dread. My shield, my true protector, walking steps ahead.
You intercept the arrows before they reach my heart. Your loyalty's a bulwark, tearing judgment starts apart. You stand between my essence and the noise that tries to blind. A silent, fierce defender, the greatest love I find. From subtle sneering whispers to direct outright attack, you're always there unwavering, having my front and back. You're the armor for my being, the strength that guards my soul, making every fragile moment perfectly whole.
You're my shield, baby, against the world's harsh fight, protecting my pure spirit, shining ever so bright. You absorb all the negativity, the blows I used to dread. My shield, my true protector, walking steps ahead.
They talk about personal battles, the struggles faced alone, but with you I feel no weakness. A seed of strength is sown, you're the ultimate defense, the fortress of my peace, making every outside threat completely and utterly cease. This ain't just fleeting safety or a momentary ceasefire, it's a foundational protection, fueling my soul's true fire. So let the world rage now, let the critics launch their spree. My spirit is untouched, completely safe with thee. I promise to stand stronger behind your loving grace, with you as my constant shield, securing my rightful place. From the first hostile glance to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate guardian, what my heart truly lives for. You're the fortress for my spirit, the strength in my deep soul, making every challenging moment perfectly whole. Total defense, always safe. My guardian.
Yo, I looked in the glass, saw a stranger in the frame. Thought I knew my essence, but couldn't recall my name. Blurred lines and assumptions, a character I played. Lost in others' expectations, a true self undisplayed. I wore a dozen masks for every role, every scene. Believed the hype I projected, what they thought I'd been. My strengths were understated, my flaws were swept aside. Afraid to face the deeper truths where vulnerabilities hide. Convinced that true identity was just what world could see. Never pausing to reflect on the person I could be. Then your honest gaze, a clarity I'd never known, held up a perfect mirror, the seeds that I had sown.
My mirror, baby, reflecting back my soul, showing me true potential, making my spirit whole. You unveil hidden layers, the person I'm meant to be. My mirror, my true guide,
setting my true self free. You highlight strength to doubt it, illuminate the gifts I hold. Your belief in my potential stories yet untold. You challenge my assumptions, push me to explore the deep, unearthing hidden talents, secrets I couldn't keep. From honest observations to probing gentle questions asked, you make me face my shadows, no longer needing to be masked. You're the lens of self-awareness, the truth within my core, helping me understand me forever and much more. My mirror, reflecting back my soul, showing me true potential, making my spirit whole. You unveil hidden layers, the person I'm meant to be. My mirror, my true guide, setting my true self free. They chase external validations, accolades and fleeting fame, but you provide the clarity, whispering my true name. You're not just passive surface, but insight pure and deep, revealing constellations, secrets my soul will keep. This ain't just fleeting self-help or a momentary glance, it's a foundational transformation, giving my true self a chance. So let the world now witness the man I've come to be, authentic and unburdened, completely truly free. I promise to keep growing, always seeking new insight. With you my constant mirror, shining ever so bright. From the first glimpse of self-truth to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate self-discovery, what my heart truly lives for. You're the knowledge in my being, the wisdom in my soul, making every fragmented identity perfectly whole. My mirror, pure self, always seen my truth.
Yo, I lived in constant twilight, no sun to mark the day. Just shades of gray repeating, chasing all the light away. The hours dragged like shadows, each moment felt the same. Trapped within a cycle, no one whispered my true name. My routine was a prison, each day a carbon copy. No fresh air, no new ideas, just feeling truly crappy. I woke up without purpose, went to sleep without a dream. Lost in a dull existence, a stagnant lifeless dream. Thought the future held no promise, just more of what had been. Trapped inside my own creation, no way out, no way within. Then a faint glow flickered, a promise in the bleak, and you emerged, my breaking light, the change I came to seek.
Come on, dawn, baby, breaking through the longest time, ushering in new futures, bathing purest our white light. You wipe away the shadows, the darkness I once knew. My dawn, my true beginning, forever born anew.
You didn't just appear, you shattered every old decree, blasting through the barrier, setting my true spirit free. You showed me virgin landscapes, possibilities untold, a life beyond the mundane, bravely and brightly sold. From dusty forgotten pathways to vibrant open roads, you led me true purpose, easing all my heavy loads. You're the first ray of sunshine, cutting through the heavy haze, illuminating clarity through all of life's new maze.
You're my dawn, baby, breaking through the longest night, ushering in new futures, bathing purest vibrant light. You wipe away the shadows, the darkness I once knew. My dawn, my true beginning, forever gone anew.
They speak of second chances, a turning of the page, but you brought true rebirth, setting me free from life's old cage. You're the promise of tomorrow, the freshness in the air, a life completely redefined, a joy beyond compare. This ain't just fleeting change or a momentary shift, it's a foundational transformation, an everlasting gift. So let the past dissolve now, its grip no longer strong. My future is vibrant, where I truly belong. I promise to keep building on this new and fertile ground, with you as my constant dawn, where true blessings can be found. From the first light of our meeting to forever's distant glow, you're the ultimate awakening, helping my true spirit grow. You're the freshness in my purpose, the brightness in my soul, making every single moment perfectly whole. My dawn, pure light, new beginnings, my life. Yeah. I rode the wild swings from mountain peak to deep abyss. Highs that touch the heavens, lows that knew no bliss. Anarchy in my spirit, no steady guiding hand. Lost in the rapid currents across the shifting sand. My moods were like the weather, unpredictable and wild. One moment full of passion, the next a distant child. Excess was my companion, this dark and barren lack. Never finding moderation on life's unstable track. Thought this was just my nature, a pendulum unbound. No stable ground to stand on, no equilibrium to be found. Then your presence settled, a steady guiding force, and brought a perfect symmetry, setting a rightful course.
You're my balance, baby, the center in my stride, the harmony in discord, nowhere left for me to hide. You level out the extremes, the pendulum you hold, my balance, my true anchor. The seal where wears me into stepping.
Ambition, when it threatens to ignite and lift my heavy spirit. When darkness dims my light, you show me true perspective. When I lose my righteous way, a voice of calm reason at the close of every day. From rash impulsive notions to moments of deep dread, you guide me to the middle, softly, gently led. You're the fulcrum and the counterweight, the steady in my core, making every fractured aspect perfectly whole.
You're my balance, baby, the center in my stride, the harmony in discord, nowhere left for me to hide. You level out the extremes, the pendulum you hold, my balance, my true anchor, a story wisely told. They chase the fleeting highs, or sinking deepest low, but you provided the wisdom where true contentment grows. You're the perfect symmetry, the rhythm in my soul, making every part of me completely, truly whole. This ain't just fleeting poise or a momentary grace. It's a foundational equilibrium, setting my rightful pace.
So let the world sway now, let the currents push and pull. My spirit is unyielding, completely, truly full. I promise to stay centered, to honor every plea, with you as my constant balance, setting my true self free. From the first step of our journey to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate equilibrium, what my heart truly lives for. You're the peace in my presence, the calm within my soul, making every challenging moment perfectly whole.
My balance, pure harmony, always steady, my peace, my balance, pure harmony, always steady, my peace.
I wore 1,000 layers, a fortress in my mind. Never let the truth out, no vulnerability to find. Strength was my religion, weakness a profound sin. Kept every real emotion locked deep down within. The conversations were a dance, always superficial light, never scratching deeper. Protected with all my might, the fear of judgment lingered. A being truly seen, spot perfected the facade, a well-oiled, flawless machine. Thought showing cracks would break me, shatter what I built. A lonely, isolated existence, burdened by silent guilt. Then your presence settled, a warmth I'd never known, and through your gentle patience, a different seed was sown.
My unveiled, baby, when my guard starts to release, a safe space for my realness, bringing my spirit peace. You see beyond the tough run, the fears I used to hide. My unveiled, but through it sit and forever by my side.
You didn't demand openness, you just created fertile ground.
where hidden pains and secrets could safely be unwound. You listen to my tremors, the shakiness inside, responding with compassion, nothing left for me to hide. From whispered insecurities to moments of deep doubt, you held the space for all of it, no need to figure it out. You're the trusted confidant, the truth I long to share. My every raw emotion, protected by your care.
My unveil, baby, when my guard starts to release, a safe space for my realness. Bring in my spirit peace, you see beyond the tough front. The fears I used to hide, my unveil, my true acceptance, forever by my side. Strength and softness, the strength that never show in pain. But you taught me true power through sun and pouring rain. You're the comfort in my weakness, the strength in my soft plea, making every part of me completely, truly free.
This ain't just fleeting openness or a momentary sigh. It's a foundational freedom beneath an honest sky. So let the world now witness a man stripped bare and true, unmasked and unapologetic, all because of you. I promise to keep trusting, to share my deepest core with you as my safe unveil, forever and much more. From the first fear I admitted to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate acceptance, what my heart truly lives for. You're the freedom in my spirit, the honesty in my soul, making every fractured secret perfectly whole.
Pure truth. Always say my will.
Yo, I chased the fleeting moments, built castles in the sand. The sheathings felt like whispers slipping through my empty hand. Wonder what would truly last when my journey reached its end. Just temporary victories, no true legacy to men. Searching for meaning, but still searching. Beat a deeper question and shell a sample and turn into creep. The crescents graced me a purpose I confer, and sculpted me a future, leaving nothing left behind.
My legacy, baby, the meaning of my stride, the reason my existence forever will abide. You turn my fleeting moments to everlasting truth. My legacy, my guiding star, the story of our youth.
You showed me how to sow seeds for harvest yet unseen, to build beyond myself now like a visionary queen. My ambition gained a purpose, a depth I'd never known. Every effort intertwined with love that you have shown. You're the blueprint for my future, the reason I invest, making every struggle vital, putting all my soul to test. From quiet humble actions to grand audacious dreams, you make my life a testament like powerful living streams.
My legacy, baby, the meaning of my stride, the reason my existence forever will abide. You turn my fleeting moments to everlasting truth. My legacy, my guiding star, the story of our divine.
They speak of great achievements, monuments of stone and steel, but our love is far more potent, a truth that makes life real. You're the echo in the ages, the wisdom in the lore, making every shared moment is something to adore. This ain't just personal triumph or a self-centered quest, it's a foundational purpose, putting my spirit to the test. So let the clock keep ticking, let the chapter slowly turn. Our story will be written, a lesson we have learned. I promise to keep striving for a future grand and true, with you as my constant legacy in everything I do. From the first spark of meaning to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate purpose, what my heart truly lives for. You're the enduring in my being, the strength within my soul, making every broken fragment perfectly whole.
My legacy, enduring story, always purpose for my lasting truth. Always purposeful.
The world's a hall of mirrors, reflecting what it wants to see, feeding grand illusions, distorting reality. I bought into the hype, the accolades, the praise, lost in the manufactured glow.
through self-deceptive haze. My circle felt too soft, just nodding yes to every claim. Never challenging the narrative, just echoing my name. I started believing whispers, tales of my own might, drifting from the bedrock into a fading light. Convinced that my perception was the only truth to hold. A king on a false throne, a story left untold. Then your voice cut through it, sharp and clear and true. A pure unvarnished honesty, a blessing from you.
You're my truth, baby, when the world tries to deceive. The genuine reflection in which I truly believe. You hold the real mirror, shatter every lie. My truth, my pure integrity, beneath an honest sky.
You don't just fly the ego, you highlight where I'm flawed. Not with harsh condemnation, but with a love and firm accord. You call me on my nonsense when I'm spinning lofty tales, reminding me of humility when my true self starts to fail. From subtle knowing glances to words direct and plain, you clear away the fog through sunshine and through rain. You're the compass for my spirit, the integrity I seek, ensuring every statement is humble, strong, and meek.
You're my truth, baby, when the world tries to deceive. The genuine reflection in which I truly believe. You hold the real mirror, shatter every lie. My truth, my pure integrity, beneath an honest sky.
They chase the fleeting images, the superficial show, but you provided the substance, helping my true spirit grow. You're the sacred inner compass, the bedrock of my core, leading me to honesty forever and much more. This ain't just fleeting honesty or a momentary gaze. It's a foundational freedom through all of life's complex maze. Eclectic and I heavy in everything I do, so let the fakers posture, let the illusions dance and sway. My footing is unshakable, brighter every day. I promise to keep striving for pure and honest grace, with you as my constant truth, set in my rightful pace. From the first genuine moment to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate authenticity, what my heart truly lives for. You're the clarity in my thinking, the integrity in my soul, making every fractured falsehood perfectly whole.
My truth, unvarnished reality, always real. My honesty,
Yo, I wandered through a maze, no map, no guiding star. Each turn looked like the last one, no matter how far. Felt the fog in every valley, the cliff edge round the bend. A journey without meaning, no clear path to the end. Ambitions blurred by doubts, decisions left unmade. Every crossroad felt like darkness, a path I felt betrayed. I tried to chart my own course with flawed and faulty lore, but always hit dead ends, just closing every door. Convinced that true direction was a secret I'd not find, a fate of endless searching, leaving clarity behind. Then your presence beaconed the light in the deep unknown, and pulled me from the wilderness, finally not alone.
You're my compass, baby, when the path feels undefined. The true north for my spirit, leaving no doubt behind. You orient my journey through every twist and turn. My compass, my true guide, a lesson I have read.
You interpret all the currents, read signs I couldn't see, unlocking hidden passages, setting my spirit free. You warn me of the quicksand, the detours I might take. Your wisdom is the roadmap, for goodness sake. From dense, bewildering forests to mountains steep and high, you show me every shortcut beneath the clear blue sky. You're the cartographer of purpose, the skill within my hand, leading me to destination across this promised land.
You're my compass, baby, when the path feels undefined. The true north for my spirit, leaving no doubt behind. You orient my journey through every twist and turn. My compass, my true guide, a lesson I have learned.
Yeah.
They say life's an adventure, but often without aim. But you provided the direction, whispering my true name. You're the intuitive insight, the wisdom in my core, leading me to greatness, forever and much more. This ain't just fleeting guidance or a momentary map. It's a foundational purpose, closing every painful gap. So let the world keep shifting, let the landscapes rearrange. My focus is unwavering, adapting with every change. I promise to keep trusting your wisdom and your sight, with you as my constant compass, leading to pure life. From the first step of our journey to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate direction, what my heart truly lives for. You're the clarity in my vision, the purpose in my soul, making every lost moment perfectly whole.
My compass, clear path, always guided my way.
Yo, the storm clouds gathered daily, blocking every sunlit ray. Hope felt like a whisper, gradually fading away. Doubt became my shadow, fear a constant chilling friend. Lost the faith in futures, believing only in the
Each
end.
setback felt final, each challenge a defeat. The weight of disappointment made every moment bittersweet. I saw the worst in every outcome, braced for the inevitable fall. A realist to a fault, answering pessimism's call. Convinced that true belief was just a childish game, a vulnerable illusion, whispering my own name. Then your bright eyes met mine, a spark I'd never known, and planted seeds of optimism on ground where none were sown. You're my hope, baby, when the darkness tries to creep. The unwavering conviction, promises you keep. You ignite the inner fire, chase shadows from my soul. My hope, my pure optimism, making my spirit whole.
You find the silver lining in every troubled sky, a resilience in your spirit that truly reaches high. You challenge my cynicism with patience and pure grace, showing me new possibilities in every time and space. From moments of despair to triumphs I embrace, you celebrate the small win, a steadfast loving pace. You're the wellspring of tomorrow, the faith that never dies, reflecting endless potential in your believing eyes.
You're my hope, baby, when the darkness tries to creep. The unwavering conviction, promises you keep. You ignite the inner fire, chase shadows from my soul. My hope, my pure optimism, making my spirit whole.
They speak of facing facts, of harsh reality's cold grip, but you provided the vision, preventing my soul ship from sinking. You're the unshakable promise, the strength I hold so dear, turning every dreaded future into a hopeful, vibrant year. This ain't just fleeting comfort or a momentary dream, into fruition, all nothingness, an everlasting stream. So let the critics murmur, let the challenges appear. My spirit is resilient, conquering every fear. I promise to keep striving, with faith both strong and true. With you as my constant hope, seeing everything anew. From the first spark of optimism to forever's distant shore. You're the ultimate belief system, where my heart truly lives for. You're the brightness in my journey, the purpose in my soul, making every fractured doubt perfectly whole. Pure belief, always optimistic. My future.
Yo, I had these aspirations locked deep inside my mind. Whispers of potential, a future undefined. But doubt was a heavy blanket, fear a constant chill. Leaving all my grandest visions standing dormant, cold and still. I'd sketch out grand designs, then tuck them out of sight. Afraid of the commitment or stepping in the light. The challenges seem giant, the path too steep to climb. So I settled for the present, losing precious time. Convinced that true ambition was just a childish whim, a distant starlit fantasy, forever out of whim. Then your presence settled, a belief I never known, and brought my dreams to life on ground when none was sown.
My dream, baby, the vision I pursue, the living, breathing future, brilliantly made true. You cultivate my passion, chase shadows from my soul. Long tea up all the obfuscation, pondering spirit born.
You didn't just inspire, you watered every seed, providing fertile insight, meeting every single need. You challenged my excuses, pushed me to break the mold. Your belief became my courage, stories yet untold. From late night brainstorm sessions to early morning grind, you're there with unwavering spirit, the greatest ally I find. You're the architect of possibility, the patience I embrace, making every aspiration manifest in time and space.
You're my dream, baby, the vision I pursue, the living, breathing future, brilliantly made true. You cultivate my passion, chase shadows from my soul. My dream of pure manifestation, making my spirit whole.
They speak of wishing on stars, of hoping for the best, but you provided the pathway, put my spirit to the test. You're the bridge from aspiration to tangible living proof, making every grandest vision the ultimate lasting truth. This ain't just fleeting fancy or a momentary thought, it's a foundational process, bravely and truly fought. So let the doubters question, let the cynics stand aside. My future is unfolding, with you my loving God. I promise to keep reaching for goals both grand and true, with you as my constant dream in everything I do. From the first spark of ambition to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate achievement, what my heart truly lives for. The manifestation in my spirit, the purpose in my soul, making every dormant aspiration perfectly whole.
My dream, pure manifestation. Oh, always real. My achievement.
Yo, moments came and vanished like whispers in the breeze. Beautiful but transient, failing to truly appease. I live them, then they're gone, just echoes in my mind. Afraid the precious memories will slowly fall behind.
They ephemeral past hairs, the sun rises we share. Felt like fleeting butterflies, caught in the open air. I try to grasp the feeling, replay it in my head, but details would get blurry. Precious words unsaid, convinced at times relentless march would steal our sacred past, leaving behind just fragments, a bond that wouldn't last. Then your presence settled, a truth I'd never known, and chronicled our journey, every tender seed we'd sown.
You're my chronicle, baby, the keeper of our time. Each memory a chapter, forever truly sublime. You etch our precious moments in history's sacred scroll. My chronicle, my living book, making our story whole.
You recall the smallest detail, the look upon my face, the exact words that were spoken perfectly in time and place. You paint the scene so vivid, as if they happened now, bringing back the laughter, sealing every sacred vow. From whispered first confessions to triumphs we have won, you cherish every milestone beneath the rising sun. You're the living, breathing album, the story in my soul, making every shared experience perfectly whole.
You're my chronicle, baby, the keeper of our time. Each memory a chapter, forever truly sublime. You etch our precious moments in history's sacred scroll. My chronicle, my living book, making our story whole.
These speak of photographs fading, or stories growing dim,
possess the magic, strengthening every limb. You're not just a recorder, but the spirit of the past, making every cherished moment forever truly last. This ain't just fleeting recall or a momentary gaze. It's a foundational legacy through all of life's long maze. So let the years roll forward, let the moments multiply. Our narrative is written beneath an endless sky. I promise to keep living with passion bold and true, with you as my constant chronicle in everything I do. From the first word of our story to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate remembrance, what my heart truly lives for. You're the history in my spirit, the wisdom in my soul, making every passing moment perfectly whole.
My chronicle. Ooh, living story. Always remembered our legacy.
Yo, the seconds spun like dust, the minutes flew so fast. Days dissolved to weeks, a blur I couldn't grasp. Always chasing something, never truly living now. The past a hazy memory, the future just a vow.
Before the lesson, listen, wiederwitschmet. Aufhandes in Hemler, Kravlichnet, you would have better. I tried for doing any more than just myself. Went to the Ventarum up in Hoggy, lived the potting, then I'm flooding. I pass myself and frame it, get me dreaming up and tasting. Sometimes to be the donder when I take the salvation. I push it to the dead, technique, the kid to find my mic. When no more than I'm right, that trying to plus you move class. And I ain't in the fight over clean you to my soul. It's tapping in the glaciers of Tyler B if you show. I'm reaching for the cane when I'm bucked up in new Mets, making lippin' in this diet till I knew begin with scratch.
Your moment, baby, making every second last, pulling me from distractions out of the fading past. You teach me true appreciation for now and what we share. My moment, my true presence beyond all worldly care.
Point out sunbeams dancing, the laughter in the air, the simple touch of fingers, a love beyond compare. You halt the frantic rushing, slow down the hurried pace, and let me truly breathe it in this beautiful shared space. From quiet morning coffees to late night soulful talks, you elevate each instance on life's amazing walks. You're the awareness in my being, the clarity I find, making every single instance perfectly intertwined.
My moment, baby, making every second last, pulling me from distractions out of the fading past. You teach me true appreciation for now and what we share. My moment, my true presence beyond all worldly care.
They chase the grand ambitions, the future yet to claim, but you reveal the richness of living in this game. You're the eternity in a second, the depth in every glance, making every fleeting feeling an everlasting dance. This ain't just fleeting focus or a momentary gaze, it's a foundational presence through all of life's wild maze.
The gift and now it's on, now obsessed with what's to come. My spirit is contented, beating to a peaceful drum. I promise to keep savoring each precious shared embrace. With you as my constant moment, finding my rightful place. From the first glance of our meeting to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate appreciation, what my heart truly lives for. You're the presence in my spirit, the purpose in my soul, making every passing second perfectly whole.
Pure presence, always now, my appreciation.
Yo, the world turned gray and jaded, colors faded, lines defined. Lost a simple marvel, left innocence behind. Saw the cracks in everything, the flaws in every plan. A grown, a burdened spirit, a weary, tired man.
Childhood felt so distant, a tale from long ago. The magic of the mundane had ceased to truly glow. A sunset was just optics, a raindrop just the wet. No deeper meaning whispered, no beauty I could get. Convinced that wonder vanished with logic's cold embrace. Just grinding through the hours at a pragmatic, joyless pace. Then your bright spirit entered, a spark I hadn't seen, and filled my world with magic, making everything serene. You're my wonder, baby, the sparkle in my eye, the simple joy in living beneath an open sky. You tear down cynicism's walls, make beauty truly bloom. My wonder, my pure magic, dispelling every gloom.
You stop to watch the ants march, find faces in the clouds, point out the moon's soft glow, silence in the crowd. You find joy in a puddle, a laugh and small mistake, teaching me to breathe again, for goodness sake. From a spontaneous dance party to marveling at the trees, you open up my senses, putting my soul at ease. You're the childlike fascination, the purity I find, making every tiny moment perfectly entwined.
You're my wonder, baby, the sparkle in my eye, the simple joy in living beneath an open sky. You tear down cynicism's walls, make beauty truly bloom. My wonder, my pure magic, dispelling every gloom. They chase the grand sensations, the spectacle so bold, but you reveal the richness, a story yet untold. You're the beauty in the ordinary, the magic in the air, making every simple moment beyond all the worldly care. This ain't just fleeting happiness or a momentary gaze, it's foundational perspective through all of life's long maze.
So let the world dismiss it, the mundane, the routine. My spirit is awakened, vibrant and serene. I promise to keep searching for beauty strong and true, with you as my constant wonder in everything I do. From the first simple marvel to forever's distant shore, you're the ultimate enchantment, what my heart truly lives for. You're the innocence in my spirit, the wisdom in my soul, making every passing moment perfectly whole.